In this lesson we're looking at the parts of a circle. Now let's consider a circle there. We mark the centre there with a little dot, and often the centre of a circle will be marked as O. Now a line through O, through the centre, that connects one end to the other is known as a diameter. Okay, that's the diameter of a circle. The distance from the centre to the outside is a radius. All right, and that radius is half the diameter. The distance there, right, there's a diameter drawn there, cuts the circle exactly in half. Right, and when that's drawn, that is known as a semicircle, okay, a half circle. If we break it up into 4 equal parts as such, then each of those parts are known as a quadrant. A quadrant is a quarter circle. This line here, though, doesn't go through the centre. Okay, from one side to another point on the circle is known as a chord, and it cuts the circle into 2 parts. That part there is known as a segment. Okay, in this case will be the minor segment, and the larger one will be the major segment. Alright, so just remember segment. One of the smaller ones is the minor segment, the bigger one the major segment. Now a shape like that, okay, it's like a slice of pizza, isn't it? Known as a sector. A part of the circle there, okay, a part of the circle there is known as an arc, A-R-C, arc. And finally the distance right around the circle, the actual part of the circle itself, is known as the circumference, all right, the distance right around the circle. Okay, let's just consider these 2 circles here. Let's see the connection between diameter. Let's draw the diameter and a radius. We'll draw in a radius. Now the diameter is 2 times the radius. Or another way of thinking about that is that the radius is half of the diameter. So for example, if the diameter is 12 centimetres, so in the diagram there, 12 centimetres diameter, then the radius will be half of that. It'll be 6 centimetres. On the other hand, if we're given that the radius is 7 centimetres, then we know that the diameter is 14 centimetres. It's a matter of doubling the 7. Now let's consider some fractions of a circle. Now we can see that one there, simply half a circle. Okay, that's a semicircle. This one here is a quarter of a circle. This one here, well, hopefully you can see, well, a quarter of the circle is taken away, which would leave us 3/4 of the circle. Alright, so those 3 are the more obvious ones. We're not always going to know exactly in our head what it is. Well, let's look at this one. This is a sector, part of a circle. Angle is 60 degrees. Well, the full circle we need to think of would be 360 degrees. So this particular one is 60 degrees. So it's 60 degrees out of a full circle. So it's 60 degrees over the full 360 degrees. And that fraction will simplify to be 1/6. Another example there we can see again, it's part of a circle. That part is 250 degrees out of a total of 360 if we completed the full circle. And 250 over 360 simplifies to be 25 over 36.